Alright, welcome back. If you were there for the end of last episode, you'll know that I accidentally went into the next level at the very end, like a fool. So we're just gonna start right off, but first we gotta look at the pause screen. Fire, hot, so hot, too hot to touch. I'm too hot to touch. Oh, no. Don't get mad at me for my fry guy meme. No. There we go. Oh, or I'm going to do the exact same thing and not get punished for it. I just did it a third time. So, actually something funny. The parasols are actually classified as an enemy on the Kirby wiki, which I think is amazing. And it also makes me believe that the parasols have sentience. So the Waddle Dees and Waddle Doos that are carrying them are just carrying around sentient beings and using them as umbrellas. So the bomb blocks obviously just destroy the blocks around them. Can I get in the door? Nope, D-pad, come on, there we go. Alright, we got good old Mr. TikTok. It's pretty simple, especially if you have a projectile weapon, because he will just not be able to deal with you. But now you have Mike. Mike is the other screen cleaner of the game. Oh no, okay. No, I want to show off Mike. Let's pause before I lose it. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Baby. Rock on. So yeah, and as you can see, it says right there, can only be used 3 times. And there it is. That is what we are trying to get to, and I failed to do it. I believe I missed a door, or it's right here and I'm an idiot. One of the two. I bet you can't guess which one it is. I'm an idiot. But yes, if I were to miss that, then I would fail to complete the level. Not be unable to complete the level, but... And then... just... Alright. But I would not unlock that portion of the map. Which, if you're not going for 100%, you don't need to worry about it. But if you aren't 100%ing a Kirby game, then I am sad because they're worth 100%ing. So, by getting that button, we get another arena. Ooh, and we're gonna have to inhale some wheelie juniors. Oh, stop that. And spit its babies back at it. Kirby eats babies and then spews them back. Oh, well, I deserve that a little bit. There we go. And so we get wheel. Sweet. I don't know how helpful that's gonna be, but we will take it. But yes, if you don't complete the level, the border will remain... Or no, I'm blanking. I believe the star will be yellow if you don't complete the border. Whoa! Doesn't happen very often, but I'll make sure I show it before we get in. I can almost guarantee I will miss something at least once. Isn't that right, Gip? Goodbye. No, Poppy, bro! I just want to keep the wheel. Of course, the one level I choose to use wheel at is a vertically oriented level with steps and platforms. The perfect level to... Oh no, oh no, oh no! I can't jump with wheel in this game, I'm ditching it. And I've made a mistake. Nope, we're gonna slide on under there. Don't bother the Scarfy, don't bother the Scarfy. Alright, and now... Okay, I won't use beam, I will use cutter. Oh... Alright, there we go. So cutter acts kind of like a boomerang, as you can see, so it'll hit behind you as well, as long as you don't catch it. Oh, alright. Waddle Doo, why do you hate me? Jeez Louise. There we go. Into the door, into the door, into the door. There we go. Hop. Oh, yeah, this one. And some of my... Oh, God. Let's... Alright, so this is an example of the roulette. Oh, I am the luckiest human on the planet. So this is the rarest ability in the game. There are only a couple places you can get this, but it's also just flat out the best ability in the game. Gives you free flight, and also you literally just get to shoot things. It's amazing. Oh, those guys up there, the needle, I called them needlers. They're needleless. Don't get that confused, because that is a real name. So tapping B will give you a little shock. Holding it down will give you this burst. And the longer you hold it down, the more powerful it'll be. Alright. Oh, it's so good. Look at him go. If I can go in the door, though. That would be better. So let's go in behind here, which would have been very difficult to do if I didn't have... Oh, no, 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 no. Don't take my UFO. I want to keep it as long as physically possible. I should probably pause and show the screen before we lose it. Wow, I'm so lucky I copied a UFO. I can do 4 different moves. That all depends on how long you hold B. So, yep. Especially with weird power-ups like this, they definitely make sure you know that it can do multiple things. Whereas Sword, it's kind of just a intuitive thing. But we don't need you. I'm sorry, Wheel. As much as I like you, I have UFO now. I'm pretty much set for life. Alright. Even though Sword is also awesome. Just gonna... There we go. Okay, let's not get hurt by him. I'm trying to remember what he's called. Oh, I should remember. We're gonna... Oh, no, no, no! Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I'll take Wheel. I get the picture. Oh, man. So as you just saw, spikes do indeed... oh, God. Don't fall on the banquet. And it fell on me. Spikes get rid of your power-up. Even if you just hit them, typically they'll just destroy the power-up outright. Ah, ice. The better version. Alright, and of course I destroyed the side with the helpful thing. So in most games, the reason I like ice is because dashing with ice is awesome. Oh, nope, okay, Bugsy, alright. Unfortunately in this game, it is less cool. Nope, nope, okay, I don't... Oh, just ram my head in the floor, why don't you? No, 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 no. Okay, we're gonna do the cheap strategy that it just lets you do, which is stand on this ladder, let him wear himself out, and absorb Bugsy Juniors and kill him with them. This is how you play the game. I am scared of this big beetle. Oh, and if I haven't made it clear, absorbing multiple things as Kirby does increase the damage that your star pellets will do. So absorbing one thing is great, absorbing 2 things is better. And you jumped, you sick son of a bitch. God damn beetle-looking mother trucker. Nope, there you are. Now, as much as I bitched about Bugsy, he does give you backdrop, which is really fun. Yeah! You just get the grapple thing. No! Why do I do this to myself? Yeah, not even Scarfies are safe, which is awesome. And you can chuck enemies at other enemies. It is just very fun to chain this into some very amusing to watch combinations. Just like that. We're gonna leave that one Scarfy alive so we can tell the others that we're coming. And we get some lives, which is great. And then I'm reminded of my tragic failure to keep UFO through the level, which does sting a bit, but, you know, it was a decent trade-off. I end off with backdrop. I'm always paranoid with these blocks here. I always think, oh, is that a secret? I don't remember if that's a secret. And the Bronto birds are where they belong, in cages. Get. There we go. And they've been released. They've been released. Oh, God. Oh, high jump. I really like high jump. I should have taken... Oh, well. I definitely should have taken high jump now. Alright. Oh, okay. I made a choice that time. I purposely did not avoid that, and I had health. And I was not as much health as I thought it was. Let's let the Bronto birds fly away to go make someone else's life miserable, and then we'll take high jump and we'll zoom, fall, and zoom, zoom into the door. Sweet. We're gonna hit our boy there. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, and I don't have horizontal attacking, which is always terrible. So we gotta be careful. So this little section here is a maze. There are several different places you can go, but we want to find the one that'll get us a button. Because there is a button hidden. Nope, we don't want this one. Because that won't get us a button. If I didn't make the fact that we're looking for a button abundantly clear. Alrighty. So we're gonna go... Oh, okay, well... We're gonna go in here... Get this one up. I will... Oh! The game does not want me to have a power-up. Alright. Let's go down here with Coomer. Hi, Coomer. How's the good boy? How's the roasted boy? Oh, I keep doing that. I keep doing that. I keep thinking I have a dash attack and then realizing I don't. I do not have a dash attack. Fun fact. Needleless. I'm going to just destroy myself. Okay, let's take Blade Knight. His name is Blade Knight. He is Blade, who has Knight, and we will take that because we need it quite badly, in fact. Oh. Now, those guys with brooms don't give you power-ups, but in other games they do. They'll give you cleaning, which is my least favorite power-up. It is completely useless, but it's a lot of fun. Something about just hitting stuff with a broom is very funny. Okay. Ooh, welcome to the part where I run around. And, alright, well, you know, this is a perfect time to show off that door that's... Ooh, there we go. Made it. Sweet. More lives. Now we get to the part game where I get a bunch of lives for the final boss, which I'm sure I'll screw up a couple times, so I'll need them. But we'll get to see the door when the level's not completely complete. Or I'm an idiot, and I did it right the first time, and I didn't need to sit there wandering through the halls for a while. Could take high jump, but I got sword. And I'm basically Link, so I will continue basically being Link. So that's a warp star. They just teleport you to a different part of the level, and we're climbing up the tower. Boom! Awesome. Now, and we're gonna fight the Meta Knights again. Oh, man. Alright. So as you'll see, certain Meta Knights will only take a single hit. Others are a little more tricky to deal with, depending on the copy ability you have. Sword is not a bad copy ability for this, but these guys with the maces are a little more difficult to deal with, since they have so much range. I said maces, but those aren't maces. Oh, God. There we go. Alright. Also, one of my favorite parts about butter building, you have this little wind tunnel. Oh, but not the Gordo. Not the Gordo. Never the Gordo. Good out. Thank you. Gordos are legitimately terrifying. Because you can't do anything about it. Oh, I'm getting so much better at this. That makes me feel so good. Oh, I'm currently drinking a fine rose tea. It is definitely cold, but it is still good. Oh, I'm going to try to... Oh, yes, quick draw. This is probably my favorite, just mini game. It's pretty easy, but you just click A when the exclamation point comes up. Oh, that was really slow, but since it's level 1, we get away with it. He has a cute little Kirby samurai thing. Alright, we're probably gonna make it the Meta Knight and fail, given how I'm currently performing. So here we go. Oh, deity. Ooh, yes, okay, nice. Now here comes the Meta Knight. He's the hardest. Oh, yep, That is rough. Alright, you know, we did okay, though. Meta Knight's always pretty difficult to beat, so you get a bonus, just 1-up, just for getting to him. But yes, what was I saying? If it wasn't clear by the channel icon, I'm going to be drinking tea whenever we do this. I enjoy tea. My brother actually really enjoys tea, and he has helped get me hooked on tea. I definitely like it better than coffee. And I'm trying to lay off the soda as much as I used to, because I used to drink a lot of soda, and now I'm a block of ice. And freeze, alright. Freezing all the waddle doos, shoving them into Sub-Zero. I can't freeze you. Nope, I can't freeze you. I just want to put you in cryostasis. Oh, alright. Now we have Bonkers. He's probably the most difficult question mark of the mini-bosses. He's still not too bad. Especially if you get him in one of his bigger animations. Alright, or you do that and you just freeze him. Just don't hit his body. And now we want to absorb him because he has the best power-up in the game, Hammer. Hammer's just really good. It does the most damage out of anything. It's not quite as good in this game just because you don't have the dash attack, which is literally half the reason I use Hammer in the other games. But it is still very powerful. Has a good amount of exploration utility as you can smash down those pegs. Alright, that should be a 1 as well. Nope, a 2. Alright, well, we tried. But yes, I'm going to try to drink more tea. Currently I am drinking a Russian rose tea, which I didn't think I was going to like, but as it turns out, it might be my favorite tea now. I'm really enjoying it. Alright, there we go. I do take a good amount of sugar with my tea, though, so I'm not sure if I'm retaining too many health benefits from it. Gosh, okay, that hurt. Yeah, those things are terrifying. Oh, come on, no. They're called bombers, and they hit pretty much like Crash does, only it won't hit you from across the room. If you're just relatively close, it'll hit you, though. So you typically want to hit them as quickly as they start to fall, because they have no sense of self-preservation whatsoever. They just want to watch the world burn. Alright, oh, there we go. What are you called? You're called Slippy, right? Yeah, I think you're Slippy. You know, like Slippy Toad from Star Fox, only less annoying because you can't talk. Oh, I'm bad at Star Fox. That is a game I will probably play for the channel, but don't hold your breath on it, because it is a game I am very bad at. Oh, shoot. But yes, I am enjoying the tea. I've been told I should really be drinking it with milk, but I thought about it and I decided to say fuck that. Milk it's not that great. Oh, no, oh. I think I just screwed that up. I think there's a button over there, maybe? We're gonna try it again, because that is one thing that is very nice about Kirby, is they'll give you a second chance. Yes, we want that button, because the less I have to redo, the happier I am in post, you know, barely editing. I do promise. Oh, wow. Okay, I see how it is. Mysterious falling rocks. Rocks fall everywhere. Oh, don't do it again! Oh, don't stop it. No, give me hammer. No. Oh, okay. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, yes. I do promise that I will try to get a little better about editing. I don't currently really have a good editing software that I'm using, but I'll try. So this is like Kirby. He is the most frustratingly useless Kirby in existence. He literally just lights up the room you're in. Typically, you don't even need to use him. Although, these enemies are some of my favorite, just because they're called Cool Spooks, and I think that's hilarious. Because they're just real cool guys walking around with sheets on their head. Let's get Cutter. I'm scared of you, Cutter. Pew! Oh, no, come on. Talked about how great you were. Don't do this to me. The cutter boomerang is coming right back at you. Is that a Kirby anime reference from Kirby Right Back At Ya? And I killed it. Why did I kill it? I want to use it! Instead of jumping once, I have to jump a bunch of times now, and I'm lazy! I'm a pink ball of marshmallow fluff who doesn't want to save the world unless it involves eating things. And or sleeping. Okay, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, okay. I gave up the power of going to get that, but I guess I don't get them. High jump, come here. Yeah, there we go. Jump on up, get that one up, and we'll end off the level. Awesome. Not quite as good, but, you know, pretty alright. We did pretty well there. Butter building has always been one of my favorite stages in a Kirby game. The music is just awesome, and I like the idea of you climbing up that massive tower. I am going to be just as bad as... How am I doing? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Obviously, I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I am not playing the game right? I've played this before a billion times. I just don't understand how I am messing up. Oh. We're getting there. It's all about the rhythm that I don't have. If you're better at rhythm games and timing, I'm sure you will have a much easier time than I do with that. I promise by the end of the series, I will make sure I get better. Okay, so we're about to fight a boss that actually High Jump is pretty okay at dealing with. We got Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. Alright, come here. Oh, that is the sun. That is the sun, and it's a deadly laser. Okay. As good old history of everything would say. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to me. Alright, so yes, we are literally fighting the sun and moon on top of this tower. Typically I find the sun to be a fair bit easier to deal with since the moon gives a lot more stars while it's up in the sky. But overall they're not very difficult. As you can see, what I meant by their High Jump's actually fairly good at dealing with them since they're at a good angle where you can hit them. The one thing you have to watch out for is, since one of them's in the sky, ricocheting off attacks, you want to be careful. That's why I got hit the first time, was because I jumped directly into a laser. But now we're going to Grape Garden, and Kirby's got balloons. And my heart. Look at him go. Oh, yes. Oh, well now I'm sad. I wanted him to get that balloon. But I guess we'll leave it off there. We have more curtain-like textures blocking off our way. One door to walk into. So far, so good. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Alright. Well, and with that, I'll leave you off with listening to another great song. And I'll see you guys next time.